Hi, everyone. Welcome. I made it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. Yikes, this is crazy. I'm here. There was a malfunction with the computer, and then there was a malfunction with the phone. And anyway, we're here. Anyway, we're here. Yay. So I hope everybody is having a good day. The sun's out. How can we not have a good day? So, as we begin, let me just say welcome aboard. I'm Sherry. And I just want to say I'm very happy to be here. I did this yesterday just to throw myself into it, and it was a great success. A lot of people enjoyed this. So let's do it again. So, as we begin, let me just get this lined up here so we know where we're going. All right. I have a little bit of disadvantage only because right now I am in between assistants. So I am, and only because right now I am in between assistants. So I am looking for help. So in the meantime, today I'm on my own. I'm doing this alone. So here we go. Let's begin. So if you're feeling pain or discomfort in your hips or out like when you're walking or something, or if you're starting to feel anxiety for no reason at all and you just over the little things, or just aches and pains in your knees, or just aches and pains in general, you're not alone. There's so many people going through that. So much of the emotional energy becomes stuck in our systems from traumas and challenges we experience throughout life. And most of it starts in our childhood. So, with that said, with time, these become heavy. That's where the Emotion Code Body Code really helps, and why I offer the opportunity for people to sample the work that I'm doing. I offer this a lot on Facebook, and a lot of people have said, I don't have a Facebook account. Can you do something else? I would definitely like to be involved. So here we go. I'm going to start doing it on YouTube. It's a powerful technique. We use applied kinesiology, muscle testing in magnets. So here's a magnet that I used to use. I don't use it anymore, but I use my fingertips. And your fingertips are magnetized. So that's why I kind of got away from using them. And you just using it like this. And I'll explain to you how come I'm doing this. It's designed to help alleviate physical and emotional wounds by identifying and correcting the root cause of whatever is going on in your system to create the pain you're having. We do this by connecting with someone's subconscious higher self, which holds all the information of experiences that you went through in life. Everything, doesn't matter how small it is. It's like a computer chip, it holds all information. So we access the subconscious with permission, and we find the stuck energies and release it with intention. Now, once we find it, once your subconscious helps us locate it, we set the intention. Let's say Joe Smith has some trapped emotions stuck at his left hip. We set the intention. We're going to release now the trapped emotion of, and whatever that trapped emotion is. Let me see, where did I put my chart? I just had it out. I'll find it again in a minute. And we release whatever the trapped emotion is. Here it is. Whatever that is. And we set the intention to release that. And we use a magnet like this one. The governing meridian, it starts here, goes up over the crown, down the full length of your spine to the base. And we release it 3 or 4 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can use a little cheapy magnet as well off of your refrigerator, as long as something is magnetized, or like I said, your fingertips. So oftentimes I just use my fingertips. I don't really use a magnet anymore. It's just quick. It's wonderful. And I've helped so many people and animals. It's crazy. So that's how this works. It's that simple. It's crazy, crazy, crazy nice. It's crazy in a good way. So most of the emotionally charged challenges that we go through in life, they start in our childhood, believe it or not. And then we drag these stuck energies into our adult life. So here's an example of some of the things that we carry around with us. Death of a family member, parents divorcing as a child, moving away from the area as a child, and you leave your friends behind. That's traumatic to a child. Your pet dies when you're a child. That's traumatic. That's traumatic as an adult. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I've had plenty of animals and they really have impacted me. Bullying in school. How many people have you known that have gone through that? Children can be mean. Drug addicted parents, alcoholic parents, loss of a job as an adult, going through your own divorce as an adult. So the list goes on and on. So often these emotions are not fully processed, and that's what becomes trapped in our bodies. Let's see who's here. Oh, nice. Hi, Wayne. Thanks for the tip. Wayne was just saying that he uses the rose quartz palm stone for swipes. That's awesome. I never heard of that. I like that. See, you learn something new every day. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Wayne. I appreciate that. So this causes inflammation, physical pain. It also reoccurring emotional distress like depression, anxiety. So the list is endless of some of the challenges that we experience in life and get stuck. So let me explain. Everything is energy and has a vibration. And this includes your organs, your glands, and emotions. And yes, I did say emotions, and that's what we work with here. They have a frequency, and some of them are much lower than our own organs and glands, and that causes them to weaken, work less effectively, and in some cases, they break down eventually. So, one trapped emotion, now let me just give you an example. I'm going to put my other glasses on. One trapped emotion is the size of a fist. So, hold this out in front of you, anybody that's watching. This is the size of one trapped emotion. Now, I just released some trapped emotions from a gentleman last week, and he had 65, believe it or not, at an organ called the ureter. Okay, because he was urinating constantly. He was only getting like every 30 minutes, he was waking up in the middle of the night, having to go to the bathroom. Couldn't figure out what was going on. He went to all kinds of doctors. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. Nothing was showing up. They had him on meds. So we worked on him and we found both of them were off. And he had 65 trapped emotions at just one of them. Can you imagine 65 balls of energy? That's what it's like, a ball of energy this size in one tiny organ. Crazy. So we released it. He's already starting to feel better. And it also depends on, what you have going on in your body already for trauma. Some people will feel relief right away. Some people it takes, the full day, a couple of days. It depends on the person and what they've got trapped in their system. So this can bring all kinds of issues on. So like liver, heart disease, stomach ulcers, diabetes, hernias, kidney stones, cancer, diverticulitis, gallbladder issues, thyroid issues, knees, hips, depression, anxiety. The list is endless. So in some cases, there's also a need for replacements. I mean, how many people have you known that have had either hip replacements or knee replacements, thyroid replaced, things like that? It's amazing the stuff that we go through. And this is all brought on mainly because we have trapped emotion frequencies in our bodies stuck. And they're there for a long time. That's what gets heavy in the body. So this works with circuitry systems, chakras, acupuncture meridians, and energy circuits of the organs and glands. So think of your body like you would your house. It runs on circuits and electricity. That's what we are. We are energy beings. So when releasing trapped emotions, you experience emotional well-being, your perception shifts, you become less triggered as easily, and you can better handle stressful situations, stressful people without feeling overwhelmed. It's amazing. It's simply because we're releasing junk in the trunk, so to speak. So trapped emotions are far more abundant than any other type of imbalance we find in the body. So they hold their own signature vibration. I thought I had shut that off, but I didn't. Sorry. So if you're here and you want to sample this, are you ready to begin? Let's give it a try. Is there anybody that would like to step up and try eggs, or you have depression, you have anxiety? If there's something going on in your system and you want to try this, Give it a whirl. Let's see what we have going on. Let's see who else is here. Okay. Oh, he created his own charts. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. He's created his own charts. I mean, and you can go anywhere with this work. It's just amazing. I mean, Dr. Bradley Nelson, the founder of this work, he gave us the basics and the foundation to do this type of work, applied kinesiology and muscle using muscle testing. And then you just expand on that. It just really opens your consciousness. So it's awesome. Negative beliefs. Yeah, negative belief statements. That's right. Great. That's awesome, Wayne. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, and I'm looking for someone in particular. That would be Amy. I know you said you wanted to sample this, so I'm here. I know I had a little bit of a malfunction earlier this morning with the computer, and then I tried to use the phone, and that was not connecting. But I set this up yesterday, and for some reason it didn't connect. So I'm here. I'm doing the work alone today. My assistant is not here with me. I'm kind of in between all that, looking for someone to do this more regularly. So, all right. Well, I guess there isn't anybody here that wants to try this. So I can show you with my own because I know myself. I mean, I work on myself regularly. I mean, I worked on a person yesterday and she was having low back pain in her lumbar area. And I worked on her system live and we found 20 trapped emotions. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you here, honey. She had 20 trapped emotions that I released from her lumbar area, believe it or not. And she could feel a shift after I released the third trapped emotion from her body. She could actually feel a shift in her body. Amy, did you want me to try something on you? I didn't know, for sure if you did. I know I talked with you a week or two ago with your sister, and we did do a little bit of work on you then, but I didn't know if you had anything going on right now in your body that was hurting, an elbow, a wrist, a knee, things like that. Your eyes. Okay. Let's just see what's going on with her eyes. So let me just get a piece of paper and I'll write some notes down, Amy. Okay, so what's going on with your eyes? Are the eyes blurry? Do you have vision off in one eye? You have something going on in another? You have cataracts? What's going on, Amy? And while you're doing that, I'm going to get connected to your subconscious. Oh, the eyes are just declining, the vision. Okay. Vision declining. Well, let's just see if there's anything going on that we can work with and release. So let's just see. Let me just tune into your system. So I'm clairaudient and I work with a spirit team. So I'm asking from my spirit team to help me out with this as we begin this session today. We are one being, just so that we're clear with this. We're one being with our spirit team that works with us. They are together with us. We're not separate from them. They work with us because they're part of us. They come through the DNA strand, and that's why I do this, because they're part of us. They come through the DNA strand, our cells, the heart center, the subconscious higher self, with divine energies of love, light, frequencies through all of this. So I'm asking at this moment in time to connect with Amy Pierce. Connecting with Amy. Connected. Okay, we have baseline connection now with Amy's subconscious. Okay, so let's just ask, does Amy have possibly cataracts in her eyes? No, so that's a good thing. I like to just put things right out there. No. Okay, so let's ask, does she have any trapped emotions stuck in either of her eyes? Okay, so does she have anything in her left eye? Okay, does she also have something in her right? Okay, so she's got trapped emotion in both eyes. Left, yes. Right, Yes. Okay. So let's just work on releasing some of that trapped emotion that we're finding here. So let's start working with her left eye. Does she have more than 5 trapped emotions in her left eye? More than 10. Okay. So when we get to 10, I stop and then I just keep going from there and see how many more we have after that. So let's just start working on her. And I'll get a piece of paper so that we know we have plenty of room to spread out a little bit. Okay, so as we begin, let's start working with her left eye. So where are the trapped emotions that we're looking for? I'll pull out the chart and we'll go from there. Okay. And this is the chart that we use. I'm sure that most of you, if you've heard of an emotion code, body code, you've heard of the chart. This is what we use. This is column A, column B. These are all the organs and glands that we work with. Okay. And so we're going to ask, is it in column A or is it in column B? And then which organ or gland is bringing it in? Because these are the organs that generate these emotions. Okay. So these 2 organs generate only these 10. These 2 organs only generate these 10. So as we continue, let's continue here. So her left eye, let's see what we can find there. So we're looking for, is it in column A or B is what we're going to start with first. And then we're going to go from there. So is it in column A, column B? Okay. Which column is it in? So we're going to ask this 1 through 6. It's in column 4. So or row 4, I should say. So B4 is where we're going. So it's B. We're going to go all the way down to 4, just so you can follow me. Okay. So we're going to 4. So this is the 4 that we're going to be, a 5 we're going to ask about. These are the organs that are generating it. Okay. So that would be liver and gallbladder. They're the ones that brought it in. So let's just see what else we can find. Okay. As we continue, we just put that down. All right. B4. Is it depression, frustration, indecisive? Now, this is how I do muscle testing. This is a yes. If it's a solid lock, that's a yes. If it's a no, it just slides right through. And I teach this as well monthly. You can learn how to do muscle testing. You can test your food. You can see what foods would be better for your system than another. So let's keep going. So B4, depression, frustration, indecisive, panic. It's panic that is actually stuck. So let's see. How old are you, Amy? So that we can kind of get an age of when this got stuck in your body. Just give me an idea, Amy, when this was stuck. I mean, when you, what your age is, so I can tell when it was stuck. I think yeah, okay. Okay, let's see where we can go with this. Is it something that you picked up between 60, 67, 50, 60, 40, 50, 30, 40, 10, 15, 12. She picked this up at age 12. Okay. Age 12, panic got stuck in her system. Do we need more information? Let's release it. So I'm going to use the first one. I'm going to use the magnet just to show you how we use it. And we usually go with 3 or 4 rolls in the governing meridian right here, as I explained. And we just 3 or 4 rolls and release. Okay, so I'm going to use that. So let's release panic. That's the intention. Let's release panic from her system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the eye. Have we successfully released it? We have. Okay, let's keep going. Column B. 4 again. Let's see where we're going. B4. Depression, panic. I'm sorry. Taken for granted, panic, indecisive, frustration, depression. Somewhere along the line, there was some depression there. Let's see when we picked that up. Is this something she picked up between 60, 67, 50, 20, 50, 60, 17. We need more information? No. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, now I'm using my fingers. Have we successfully released it? We have. See how fast that was? So I've shown you with this, and then I showed you with my fingers. Yes, see, and she's confirming, yes, age 16, something happened. So it's not exactly right on the day, but it's going to be very, very close. Okay, so thanks for confirming that, sweetheart. All right, so as we continue, where else are we going to find the trapped emotions that are triggering her vision to be less than 20/20? Column B, column A. 3. Sorrows. Rejection. Okay. We all have this. There's 60 of them on this chart. We all have this stuck in our bodies. So don't think that, wow, maybe she had this going on or that going on. No, everybody experiences this. We're just finding it and releasing it from people. So rejection. When did she get this particular trapped emotion stuck in her body? Oh, no, sweetheart. Okay, that hurts. I can actually feel that in my heart. When? Okay, so we know when. So let's see. Rejection. Is this something between 60, 67, 56, 40, 50, 30, 40, 20, 30, 15, 20, 12. 12, yes. Do we need more information? Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. Okay. Column A. Let's keep going because she's got quite a bit here. We want to do both eyes and try to clear as much of it as we can. I mean, there may be an underlying root issue going on here too, but we want to at least address the trapped emotions that are here, okay? Okay, so is it 2? A2. Okay, so let me just show you periodically where I'm going. Oh, A2. Okay, so here's the A column. All right, and then we're going to row 2. So it's these two, spleen and stomach, that generated any of these 10 to come into her system. And where her subconscious is sending us is column A, row 2. So we're going to ask, is it anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, or worry? Okay. So let's see where we're going here. Is it worry? Anxiety. Okay. Natal, preconception. No. Is this something she picked up between 60, 67, 50, 60, 40, 50, 30, 40, 10, 15, 12. She picked this up at 12. Age 12, anxiety. Do we need more information? No. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Successfully released. There's your lock. If we get a lock, that's a yes. If we don't get a lock, that's a no. Okay. Now, for any of you that have been to chiropractors or nutritionists, wellness centers, things like that, what they usually do, and I do this if I'm doing something, a live event somewhere, you can use the arm of a person. And if you get a yes answer when you're asking their subconscious a question, the arm will stay solid, a solid lock. It won't drop, just like this. If it's a no answer, the arm is going to be weak and it's not going to be able to hold the lock. Same as this, can't hold the lock. Okay, so that's a no. This is a no. Okay, so just so you understand how that began. So let's keep going. Column B, 3, B3, stubbornness, self-abuse, grief. Trapped emotion of grief. Let's find out when she picked this up. Is this prenatal, preconception? No, is this something between 15, 10, 11, 12? She picked this up at 12. Do we need more information here? No, let's release it. 2, 3, 4, success. Column B again. 3. You can have these in layers. You can have duplicates too, so that may happen. Oh, Michelle, my buddy. Oh my God, I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, baby girl. If you want to, if there's something you want to try after this, so let me know, baby. Okay, so let's see. Anybody that's interested in, by the way, property, this is the gal, Michelle Theriot. Oh my God, this is the gal. You contact her. Okay, so B3 is what we're looking for here. Is it confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse? Got a lock there. Is this prenatal, preconception? No. Let's find out when she picked this up. 15, 20, 17. So I narrow it down to 5. As I go backwards in time, I narrow it down in increments of 5. My friend, she's adorable. I love this kid. Okay, so as we continue. So 17 is when she picked up self-abuse. Do we need more information? Let's release it lovingly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Success. Continuing, column B, column A. 3. Okay. Crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow. And if we have, and some of us have, a tremendous amount of trauma, challenges in our childhood life, it gets stuck. And that's what we're taking with us into our adult life. Like I explained earlier, it stays with us. And that's the frequency that we're sending out like a beam of light to the universe. That's what it sees. The spirit team that you have working with you, we all have angels and guides and spirits and light beings and all of that helping us while we're here. Thousands upon thousands of them around us, helping us. They know us by our frequency, by our vibration, not by our name, not by how cute we are, not by our personality. They know us by our vibration, by our frequency. It's like little tiny beams of light shining off the earth plane. That's how they know us. So just so you know that. It's about energy and frequencies, okay? Look up Nikola Tesla. He said it best. Sorrow. Where did you pick this up? Is this prenatal, preconception? No, something between. 12. This is when she picked it up. 12. 12 is a tough year. Need more information? Let's release. 2, 3, 4. Successful? Yes. Keep going. Column A. 3. Sorrow, sadness, rejection, discouragement, crying. Now, I say this often. Everybody that I work with, I send them a transcript of everything that I get during their session. They get a transcript. When I'm working on gentlemen and that I pick up trying, men as well as women were suppressed. There are things that women were not allowed to do. There were things men were not allowed to do. Men were not allowed to cry. Men were not allowed to show emotions. It was looked upon as weak. Oh my God, you're a wimp. Oh, you're just a goofball. Oh my God, you're just so low. Oh my God, how can you do all that? And they're not, but that's how we were raised. So what I'm showing you is crying is something. It's a frequency that needs to be released. And when we don't, we suppress it. It goes back down inside the system and gets stuck. So many men have this stuck in their bodies. It's crazy. So I always leave an explanation about what that is and how it works on the body. So crying, let's see where she picked it up. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something she picked up between 60, 67, 50, 60, 40, 50, 30, 40, 15? Somewhere something happened around 15 and you suppressed the crying and it just stayed stuck there, honey bun. Do we need more information? Let's release it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Successful? Yes. Let's keep going. Column A. 2. Anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, stuck. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 15, 20, 17? Information. Let's release it. Success. Let's keep going. Column A, column B. 4. 4. Depression, frustration, indecisive, panic. Now, I think we picked that up earlier. We did. So that's another layer in your body. So normally what I do is I don't ask again the age because it's already in your body. So we know that it happened again somewhere in your life. We don't need to know the age. We just add it to the layering that you have in your body. So do we need more information? No, let's release it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Success. Column A. 6. Nation, jealousy, loss, overwhelm. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something she picked up between 15, 20, 18? Information. Let's release it. Success. Column A. 2. Okay, worry, nervousness, disgust, despair, anxiety. Okay, there's another layer. That is why it gets heavy in the body. And why some of the organs break down, because there's so much junk in the trunk now, it's getting heavier. The balls of energy, don't forget, I remember I showed you this. Hold this in front of your face. This is how large one trapped emotion is, the size of your fist, okay? This big. Think of 10 of these in her eye. You think her eye is upset? I would say so. So anxiety, is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 67, 15? Information was released. 2, 3, 4, success. Column B. 6, shock. This is prenatal, preconception. No, this is something that took place between 18. Information, let's release. 2, 3, 4, success. Column A. 6. Let's try it again. Humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm. Another overlay here. Another layer. Information. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. See, now you can see how this works. After a while with getting duplicates, now you have a lot of layering in your body. So now those balls of energy are spreading out. They're doing this in your body. That's why so many people are having hips replaced, hip bone replaced or knee replaced, things like that. It's crazy. Thyroids removed. Okay, so as we continue, column A, column B. 3, stubbornness, self-abuse, grief, defensiveness, confusion. Okay, this is prenatal, preconception. Nope. This is something she picked up between 15, 20, 18. Need more information. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Successful? Yeah. All right, so let's just see. Have we successfully released the trapped emotions, all trapped emotions stuck in her left eye? No. So we're getting a no. So let's keep going. Does she have more than 5 left? Let's see. Let's just keep going. I don't want to go too far. I want to just keep going with this. Column A, column B. See, now this is a lifetime of things that we have trapped in the trunk. So let's just say a person is 65 years old. She's not, but I'm just saying, if somebody is 65 years old and we're finding things at 17, 12, 18, 22, things like that, it's been there a long time. That's why the body starts to break down and not feel so great. The energy is low, okay? We're carrying it through life, and it's not a quick fix. I tell my clients, this is not one and done. This is not like calling your doctor and your doctor saying, we're going to run some tests. We don't really know what's going on, but take these pills. You'll feel better. I don't particularly want to take a pill if I don't know what's wrong with me. So we're going to the root cause to find out what's happening here so that it's a process and you'll feel better right away. But it's still a process because there's still other junk in your trunk that we want to work on and release. You understand? So if you have any questions, please leave them here. I'd be happy to answer. So where are we going? Column B. 5. All right. You should wash your hands of terror. Creative insecurity. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 60, 67, 50, 60, 40, 50, 30, 40, 20, 30, 15, 20, 10, 15, 12. She picked this up at 12. Do we need more information? Let's release. 2, 3, 4. Success. A. 3. Okay. So what else? Sadness, rejection. I think we picked that up earlier. Yep. Need more information. Let's release. 2, 3, 4. Success. Now this is just one eye. This is just her left eye. Okay. Bringing the vision down so that her vision is a little bit poor right now, she mentioned. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. We want to try to bring that back. Okay. So I just want to see if there's anybody else here. Continuing. Column A, column B. 6. Worthless, unworthy, shock, shame, pride. Sometimes our pride can be really damaged and hurt, and then we kind of smother it. We kind of stuff it down. So pride, is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 60, 67, 50, 60, 24? Information, let's release it to success, column A, 2, worry, nervousness, disgust, despair, anxiety. And you find that more often than not. Most people nowadays have a lot of anxiety in their system. We need more information. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Success. Column A. 3. Crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness. And I think we picked that up earlier. Let me just see. That's why I like to write things down. I know we picked up sorrow. No, we didn't pick up sadness. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something she picked up between 12? New information. Let's release. 2, 3, 4. Success. Column A. 2. 2. Worry, nervousness, disgust. Okay. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something she picked up between 15, 20, 17, 19? New information released. Success. Disgusted. We can be disgusted with things. We can be disgusted with ourselves and beat ourselves up. That's self-abuse. That's just one of the many things where we can be self-abusive. All right, let's just see. Have we successfully released all the trapped emotion surfacing in her left eye? Is there still more that is ready to be released? Okay, so let's see if we can keep going. And I will ask, is it safe to continue working on her right now? Okay, so I always ask, because if it's not, that just simply means that the body's organs and glands are getting too tired. So we stop. But we always ask the subconscious, how are we doing here? Is it okay? Is she too tired? Are the organs too tired? We don't want to overtax the organs and glands because they have to now recalibrate and adjust to the new frequency of being clear. I mean, even though something is great and wonderful, they still have to adjust to that new frequency. Okay. So that takes a little bit of time. That's a little bit of a process. It's usually a day or two. Drink a whole lot of water. Really helpful to stay hydrated. Okay, so as we continue, where are we going? Column A, column B. 2. So that's B2. Failure, hopeless, lack of control. Well, let's see. I don't think we picked that up yet. Nope. Okay, so this is prenatal, preconception. Is this something she picked up between 15, 20, 17? Information released. Success. Column A. 2. Despair, disgust, nervousness, worry. I don't think we picked that up yet. See how many different trapped emotions are stuck? They all have a frequency lower than our organs and glands frequency. And that's why the organs and glands, that's why the body tissue, muscles, that's why sometimes you feel tired and you don't even know why. This is why. Okay, so as we continue, worry. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 15, 20, 15, 16, 17, 18? Information released. Success. A. 4. Anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment. This is prenatal, preconception. Is this something that took place between 60, 67, 15, 20, 17? Information released. Success. Let's just ask again. I'm going to, like every 3 or 4, I'm going to ask, have we successfully released trapped emotion surfacing in her left eye? We have. So I'm going to ask just to confirm. So have we successfully released, just to confirm, trapped emotion surfacing in her left eye? We have. I'm getting a yes. That's a lock. Okay. Now, and I say the word surfacing because if it's not surfacing, that means it's still in your body. It's just not ready to come out too deep in the body. Okay. That's why I ask it in that way, in that manner, is has it surfaced? Okay. That way the magnets, the fingers that are magnetized or a magnet can release it when we're doing that because it has surfaced. It will pull it right out. That's what we're doing. We're extracting that frequency right out of the body. Okay, so let's just see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 24. She had 24 layers. What that means is duplicates. Layers are duplicates. So let's just see what else we got here. 6. And if there's somebody else that wants to step up and try this, don't be afraid. Step up. I'm not going to tell anybody your age. I'm not going to tell anybody your last name. Okay. Very good, Wayne. I would love to, honey. Okay, so let's just see how many trapped emotions she had in her system, in her eye, before it became into layers. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18, 20. She had 20. 4 were duplicated. So she's got 20 trapped emotions in her body, 24 layers that we released just from her left eye. Remember, hold this in your mind's eye. They are the size of a fist, guys. It's a small ball of energy this size, just one. She had 20 of them in the left eye. You think the left eye was yucky, not feeling so good? It was like, oh, I got a headache. Help me, help me. I'm not working too good today. It's not, and I make a joke of it because I tell my clients, and you have to make fun. You have to laugh. You can't be so heavy. I tell my clients, they don't have vocal cords. They can't tell you, hey, you're hurting me. Do something here. Or they can't call in sick like when we're little kids. Your mom or your dad would write a note to the teacher and say, so little Joey's not going to come to school today. He doesn't feel good. He's going to stay home and rest. The organs can't do that. They don't have a choice. They can't stop working. So that's what happens. Okay. So, Amy, can you tell us, how are you feeling at this moment in time, honey bun? Anything going on in your system that you can feel shifting? Because oftentimes you will feel a shift in your body of energy moving. Just let me know if you feel anything or if you notice anything, okay? And I got water right here. Stay hydrated. And Wayne, as I begin on you, make sure that you stay hydrated, drink some water. Okay, that's all right. Now we release a tremendous amount from your system. But she's happy I worked on her. That's good. You're going to start to see some things shifting in your body as the day goes on. You'll see something within the hour. You weren't feeling any pain, so it's not like I can gauge from 1 to 10. Oh yeah, I was feeling a level 8, and now that after you've done working on me, I'm feeling that the pain is much less. It's not like there's a pain here. So when you're working on eyes and vision, just see how the vision is in that eye. If it's any better, if you notice a shift, and then, set up an appointment and we'll work on the right eye, honey bun. All right. So thank you so much for stepping in. I'm going to disconnect now lovingly from Amy. Thank you so much for allowing me in, and thank you to my source council, my team, for helping me disconnect it. Okay, I'm Cheryl. Let's start to work with, oh good, he's got water. Great, Wayne. Okay. All right, Wayne. So I'm going to just start working on your system. All I need is your age, Wayne. I'm not going to tell anybody, but I need it so that I can figure out what we're doing here. Okay. And bullying is awful. It's rough. It's terrible. And just so that you all understand this, bullying, that's because somebody at home wasn't good to them. It starts. That's why I say everything starts in our childhood. Okay. Somebody wasn't good to them. It could have been a parent that was an alcoholic, not around. Could have been someone that was combative. Somebody was physically abusive to them. That's what triggers bullying. Somebody's unhappy because of something that's going on in their own lives. So they're venting. They're just venting. What they do is they try to pull that out of their systems because they're so angry or they're so upset. They're so sad. They're so unhappy. And they're trying to throw that off. So they throw it off onto other people. Misery likes company. So they're trying to bring somebody down in their vibration without them consciously realizing that's what they're doing. So that's what bullying is kind of about, okay, in brief. So never a fun thing to go through, but keep that in mind. It's somebody went through something themselves, and that's why they were doing that. So let's begin. So he had this trauma of bullying Wayne. So let's tune into him. Lovingly, Divine Source Council, creator of all it is, my spirit team. I'm here. We're still connected, and I'm asking for your help once again. As we are still connected, I'm asking permission to connect to Wayne's subconscious higher self, lovingly. Connected. We have baseline connection now to Wayne. Yes. Okay, so let's see where we're going to go with this. We looking for some trapped emotion that's in his system from the trauma that he went through as a child, I believe, from bullying. Let's just see. Is there trapped emotion in his system that's surfacing from his being bullied at one point in his life? And yes, we're getting that there is. So let's just see where we're going to go with this. So just in general, we're looking for trapped emotion surfacing in his body from the bullying. That's usually what it is, Wayne. Sad to say, that's usually what it is. And if you think back, I don't know if you know them very well, but they were going through something of their own in their own home life, in their environment, honey. And they were just trying to throw it off. Their pain. They were trying to throw off their pain, honey. So let's see where we're going to go with this. This is something that he picked up, this trapped emotion from the trauma. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something between 40 and 50, 30, 40, 20, 30, 15, 20, 10, 15, 7? So let's just see where we're going. Where are we going? Column B. 3. All right, age 7. Something took place. B3. Confusion, defensiveness, grief is what we picked up at age 7. Is this the correct age? Okay. Prenatal preconception. Do we need more information? No, let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. Let's continue to find some trapped emotion surfacing in his system. Oh, see what I mean, honey? Doesn't that hurt your heart? Oh. And it began at 7, and that's exactly when I just picked this up. Oh my God. You're killing me. Not really, but I understand it. My heart can feel that, honey. So let's continue. And nobody can see you, but I'm just going to re-emphasize. If this emotion stirs something in you and you feel like you're going to cry, let it out. You cry your face off, okay? If you're at home and nobody's around, great. If you are at work, go sit in your car, okay? Let's continue. Surfacing trapped emotion from the bullying trauma he experienced in life. Column A. 3. Sorrow, sadness, rejection, discouragement. Okay, this is prenatal preconception. Is this something that took place between 50, 30, 40, 15, 12? It's up at 12. Okay. Do we need more information? Let's release it. Age 12, we picked up discouragement. 4, successfully released? Yes. Column A. 6, 5, 4. Anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment. And who wouldn't have that? Is this prenatal preconception? Is this something he picked up between 40 and 50? 14. Resentment was at 14. Do we need more information? Let's release it. 2. Success. Column B. 4. 4. Depression, frustration, indecisive, panic. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 12? 12. Do we need more information? Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. Now, I normally, when I am, where I work remotely across the globe, I work on people and animals across the globe, not just from where I'm living right now. And most of the people that I work with don't know you work. So that's what I'm saying. I do so much remote work. Nobody ever sees me unless I'm doing a consultation and somebody wants a live consultation with Zoom. Normally they want to use the phone and they don't really want to be seen. And that's okay. I understand that. But on occasion, somebody will want a consultation with Zoom and then they'll see me. They'll know what I look like. So I just thought it was interesting and you'd want to hear that. Okay, so Wayne. Okay. Oh, yes. You've been awakening since 19. Absolutely. Well, you're a very high vibration individual, and that's why you were able to get through that and keep going. Because you knew you're calling in here and in here, even though consciously you may not have been aware of it. We came through this lifetime with amnesia, and then we stay with the other side through intuition. That's how we stay connected, through intuition. Is if we're willing to listen. Okay. All right. So let's continue. We're looking for the trapped emotion that's surfacing in Wayne from the bullying trauma. Let's continue. Does he still have more trapped emotions surfacing from this trauma? Yes. Column A. 3. Rejection. And no, we don't have that yet. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something he picked up between 10, 15, 12? Need more information? Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. I can do this very fast. That's what I started to tell you when I began that conversation. Generally, and I'm going slow right now because I want people to be able to see how this works. That's the whole point of doing this. You can see how this works. That's a yes. This is a no. But when I'm working on somebody remotely, and they're not watching, of course, I'm flying. Okay. I don't have to do that slow when nobody is watching me live. So I'm doing that purposely, painfully slow, so that you can see and observe what it is that I'm doing here. And if anybody has questions, please jump in and ask. Absolutely. Are you feeling anything in your system releasing yet? You may not, but I had a woman I worked on yesterday and she said, oh my God, after the 3rd trapped emotion, I could feel something shifting with me working on her low back. So if you're feeling anything, let me know. Let us know here, honey. So let's continue. I need some more water. Keep drinking water, Wayne. It's important to stay hydrated. Continue. Column A. 2. Nervousness, disgust, despair, anxiety. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something between age 12? Need more information? Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. B. 4. B4. B4. Depression, frustration, indecisive, panic. Taken for granted. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something he picked up between 12? Need more information? Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Successful. Yes. Continuing. Column B. I'll ask one more time. 2. Failure. Helpless. Hopeless. Lack of control. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 15. 12. More information. Let's release it. Successful. Does he still have more trapped emotions surfacing from the trauma of bullying? Yes. Is it safe to continue? Okay. Okay. We don't want to tax out anyone's organs and glands. If they're too tired, we have to stop. 2. Anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry. And I don't think we have that. This is prenatal, preconception. Is this something that took place between 10, 15? 14. Need more information. Let's release it. Success. Okay. 2. Nervousness, worry again. All right. So now we have a layer. Need more information. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. Column A. 4. Anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment. I think here we have that. Another layer. Need more information. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. Does he still have more trapped emotions surfacing from the trauma of bullying? Yes. Safe to continue. Column A, column B. I'm going to wait and ask maybe 5 or 6 down. Where are we going? Column A, column B. 1, 1, 2. Failure, helpless, hopeless, lack of control again. Another layer. Need more information. Let's release it. 2, 3, 4. Success. Oh, nice. He's perked up a little bit. Yes, I agree with that. He was taken for granted a lot when he was young because he was bright and sensitive. Yes. That's why I say you were a high vibration individual. As we continue, column A, column B. 6, 5, 4, 3. B3. Confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse. Self-abuse can come in many forms. Self-abuse is not always like a physical thing. Like years ago, people were cutting. They'd cut themselves and hurt themselves that way with a physical thing. Self-abuse isn't always physical. It can be take a back seat. You put everybody else in front of you. That's self-abuse. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Self-sabotage. Exactly. So self-abuse. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 14? Need more information. Let's release. 2, 3, 4. Success. And let me just see if I have another pencil. Yeah. Let's use this one. Continuing. Column A, column B. 6, 5, 4. Take it for granted. Panic, indecisive, frustration, depression. Yes, I'm sure. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something that took place between 17? Information is released. Success. A. 4. A4. Resentment, hatred, guilt, bitterness. Is this prenatal, preconception? Is this something between 10, 15? 15. Need more information released to success. Column A. 6, 4. Again, resentment, hatred, guilt, bitterness. Another layer. Need more information released. 2, 3, 4. Success. Column A. 3. A3. Sorrow, sadness, rejection, discouragement. And I think we have that one. No. Yeah, we did at the very beginning. Do we need more information? Let's release. 2, 3, 4. Success. Column A. 1, 2. Anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness. I'm not sure if we have that one or not. Let's check. Nope. This is prenatal preconception. Is this something that took place between 15, 20, 10, 15? Or trapped emotions surfacing from the bullying trauma that he experienced, ready to be released? No, we're getting a no, no, no. Let's see how many we have here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18, honey. 18 layers. Let's see how many trapped emotions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13. 13 trapped emotions, of those 5 duplicated. Okay? Just so you know how this works. And you already know how this works. So I'm speaking to the choir. He's an emotion code, body code practitioner. Isn't this awesome? Okay. Oh. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just reading his diagnosed with depression. Yeah. And it is. It throws us when we go through this. So is there, let's see. So have we successfully released all trapped emotions surfacing in his system from the bullying trauma he experienced? Okay. Is there still more, some maybe underlying root issue in his system with regard to the bullying trauma that he would need to look at a little bit deeper? No. So you did really well today. So thank you so much for stepping up, Wayne. Pleasure to meet you. Much success to you in what you're doing in this work as well as a colleague. Thank you. We're all helping each other. So I'm going to leave everybody my website. You can reach me and see some of the work that I'm doing. I've worked on animals, I work on people. It's around the globe. I do groups weekly. Wednesdays, only twice. Wednesdays are trapped emotion night. And then Thursdays, one organ I work on. And I keep the same organ for the month for 30 days. For 30 days. And then next month on Thursday, it's a different organ that I'm working with. Oh, you're welcome, both of you. You're very, very welcome. I'm glad you both stepped up and I'm glad you're feeling better. So keep me abreast. And I'm going to leave you some information so you can get in touch with me. You can reach me at my email, energy4522@gmail.com. Leave me some comments. Let me know how you're doing as the week progresses this week. Okay. And my website is energyworkstudio.com. Check it out. There's a lot there. There's testimonials. There's the groups that I do weekly. There's 2 groups that I do weekly. And I do those at 11 o'clock at night. Everybody's sleeping. And that's how I pretty much work with my clients. I work between 5 a.m. and 9 when people are sleeping or resting. There's a lot of people that have no, and I did not disconnect yet, and I intend to do that. Thank you for reminding me. So let's do that now so I can continue with the rest of this discussion. So I did not disconnect. Let's do that now with Wayne. Thank you so much for allowing me in to his subconscious higher self. Thank you for allowing me in, and thank you, Divine Source Council, for helping me. Let's disconnect lovingly from Wayne. Disconnected. I'm Cheryl. And we do that purposely. We have to disconnect between clients. You don't want to stay connected to them. You're welcome. Thanks for the reminder. So go to my website. There's testimonials. I work on people, animals. I do 2 groups weekly. They're done at 11 o'clock at night. My client base, I work between 5 a.m. and 9, 6 days a week. And then consultations, I work on Tuesday through Saturday. Only 2 appointments, 10 o'clock in the morning or 11. And that's a live phone conversation. And I spend an hour with you going over whatever it is I found on your body evaluation. That's free to anybody that wants to sample this work. I do a body evaluation on you. I send you the transcript. And then if it resonates with you, you set up a consultation with me between 10 o'clock or 11 on a Tuesday through Saturday. And I chat with you and go over the findings, explain how this work works. If I found a hot wall on your system, explain how the hot wall is torn down, things like that. That's a consultation. So there's a lot going on along with the live videos that I'm doing now as well. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you so much, Wayne, for the information that you gave me. We're all helping each other. That was wonderful. It works with Crystal. That's awesome. So, without further ado, I think I have left everybody enough information. You can contact me if you want a free body evaluation. I do that for everybody. What I'm testing is these four have to be at 100%. Your immune system, I'm testing it to see if it's functioning at 100% capacity. If it's not, I'll give you the figure. Should be between, usually it's between 50 and 100%, but I'll find whatever that figure is. Your brain percent of messages actually reaching your organs and glands. What's that percent? Your heart percent of messages reaching body tissue. What's that percent? Your light score should be 100%. What is that if it isn't? Those four areas need to be at 100% all the time. And if they're not, I can tell you what they are. I check your electrolytes. I check 30 organs and glands in your body to see if there's any that are imbalanced, blocked, or stressed. And I also check 7 chakras to see the same thing, if there's any that are imbalanced, blocked, or stressed. Now, when I start working with somebody, even when I'm going to do a body evaluation on you, I ask the client, before I do it, they email me and I ask them their age, their body weight, and then any medications you're taking for whatever reasons. If your thyroid is off and you're taking medication for that, or if your cholesterol is high and you're taking meds for that. I don't need to know the name of the medication. I just need to know I'm taking medication for this or I'm taking medication for that. Whatever you're taking it for is what I need. Okay. And then when I do your body evaluation, I slide everything aside in my conscious mind so that my subconscious mind can get a clear view of your body's organs and glands. All right. So that's why I ask. All right. So thanks again, everybody. This has been a pleasure. I hope you all enjoyed this. For those that just sat and tuned in, it's always so nice for people to just watch. You'll learn so much. I mean, I know I learn a lot from just observing. So I hope you found this fascinating. I will be doing this more regularly, probably every other week. And leave me comments here. If Mondays work, I'll go with Mondays. If you'd rather have it on a weekend, let me know that. I'm thinking maybe during the week, only because it's summer. People want the weekends to themselves. But let me know what you want. That's what I want to hear. So what's convenient for you? Leave me a message here or email me. Again, energy4522@gmail.com. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Lovely to see you. I will be back. Bye for now.